Hello and welcome to my little bookish corner of the internet. My name's Harriet. Today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free review for A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison. Firstly, the front cover is the thing that drew me in. I did actually end up buying all 3 books as soon as I saw this front cover, which is quite bad, I suppose. I kind of fell for the hype a little bit as well, but I'm going to talk about my experience with the first book. I haven't actually started the second yet, but I will be starting it in the new year. So yeah, let's talk about it. So this book is following 3 sisters and they live on the Isle of Crowstone, and we are following what happens to them when they find out that there is a family curse that means that the females of their family cannot leave that island ever. Now our main character that we are following, called Betty, she is very adventurous, so she wants to leave the island, which is how she finds out that she cannot actually leave because of this curse, and they are working together to try and break this curse. So this book does deal a lot with family ties, honesty, loyalty, and it does talk a lot about the repercussions of using things like magic. So each sister does have a magical object that does a different thing, but they cannot use each other's magical objects, which is very interesting. But yeah, it does deal a lot with the repercussions of them using those items and the good but also the bad that magic can do, and how having that power can affect people. But yeah, I'd say this is kind of like a magical mystery novel. It's definitely aimed at children. I would say between the ages of maybe like 6 to 10 would enjoy this, but obviously if you're an adult like me and you just want to read it, it's very entertaining as well. It's just very well written. I was pleasantly surprised with how beautiful this was, and I think that it touches on a lot of themes that you would want to teach to your children. Again, like I mentioned, about honesty and loyalty, and definitely about family and friendship. That's kind of the main theme that stood out to me throughout this book. A lot of children's books, I feel like they do kind of focus on that a lot, but this one in particular really caught my eye, and I'm really happy that I read it. I think that it's really lovely. It's a super easy read as well, so if you're looking for something quite simple to read, whether you're really busy at work or like I say if you're reading to your child, then I think this would be really lovely. Fans of Harry Potter as well, I think, would really enjoy this book, and more whimsical books like Howl's Moving Castle or Kiki's Delivery Service. I feel like this could very easily be a Studio Ghibli film. It's got that kind of vibe when you're reading it, and it just made me feel very cozy. It was a really lovely book to read in the autumn time. Just get yourself a nice cup of tea, wrap up under a blanket and read this. It was just so lovely, and I actually read it very quickly as well. But yeah, if you want a book with really lovely morals, then definitely pick this up. I had a wonderful time with it. I thought it was really beautiful and very magical and fun. The only thing that I didn't 100% love about this book, which is why I didn't get a 5-star rating, is just that it deals with time travel. And I think that time travel is something that's very hard to write about because there's always going to be loopholes somewhere. I don't think anyone could ever do it perfectly. It's definitely not done perfectly in this, and because of the magical objects, there are certain times when the girls could have used them and there wouldn't have really been any problems there, but they didn't use them because that would have been too easy. So yeah, there were times when I felt like that a little bit, which did take the rating down a little bit, but for me overall it was just really wonderful. So it ended up being a 4.5-star rating. I'm very excited to get to the other 2 books. I don't really know where they're going to go from here, but yeah, please, if you've seen this book places and you've thought about reading it, do pick it up because I do think that it's definitely worth it. But yeah, that's my very short, very quick review for A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison. It's a beautiful book, and I feel like that's probably come across in this review how much I really adored it. But yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!